what's good, guys? It's K-Lisa here once again. The Worldverse podcast. We're back. 2022.
It's good to be here, man. It's your boy Gene.
What's good? It's Bills 90.
DAD skin.
And we're back. Man,
It's been a minute.
it's been a minute and a lot has happened. And I'm
Been
glad,
2 minutes.
bruh, I'm glad that we're back. Honestly, I think we all said it once we walked in. It's good to be back.
Yep.
It's good to see all your faces.
Yep.
New season, new studio.
Yeah, bro. Well, yeah.
Vibes.
So
And a whole
who
lot of new
knows?
music.
Yeah, if you like this, actually, if you like this new surroundings, maybe every now and then we can do episodes in here as well.
But
We'll just rotate between the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of new 2022, and it started off with a lot of new
Crazy.
music from a lot of different acts.
Wasn't expecting half of them, to be honest.
Yeah, it was kind of. I don't think any of the albums we're gonna talk about tonight, I don't think any of them were really under wraps for that long. It was just kind of like around the corner, next week or on this date we're gonna release. So
it's those first quarter albums, bro.
yeah, bro.
They wasn't messing around, man.
No,
it was
bro.
like the January
Just to get
hit,
them out.
Boom.
and all the albums were lining up,
Facts.
Bro, I was hoping for an ASAP one because he used to drop his shit at the beginning of fucking every year, like the last fucking two, so won't talk about that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think the other thing is just with, obviously, the world today, I think everyone was kind of waiting for when the world was going to open back up. But
Yeah,
I think
deadass.
everyone's just realized, there's just no way to predict that. So we may as well just release
Do
when we
whatever,
want to
yeah.
release.
Yeah,
There's
100%.
so it's kind of a blessing in terms of that. Like, we get new music whenever. It's not like there's not a season or time to put out music. But I don't know where you guys want to start it off. So you guys let me know where you want to start it off with whose album or release.
Well, first off, we have From a Bird's Eye View.
Well, we might as well do that then.
Might as well let's do that.
Well,
Might
you
as,
already-
what
you
do you
already
mean
pulled-
might as well?
You already pulled rank on that, G.
That's it. Well,
Nah, yeah, we'll do From a Bird's
You already
Eye
know
View.
what I want to talk about, but you guys just listened to that album, but
well, which one did you want to talk about, man?
Nah, that one.
That one.
First. My one's the last. That's all right.
DJ Moods, for sure.
It's Muggs, G.
Muggs,
Put some respect on his name.
But 100%,
DJ
well,
Moogs.
you know,
Gene Moogs. Gene Moogs.
yeah, that's one of his aliases, bro.
I know, G. He's my cousin.
Yeah.
Go, G. That's you.
It's one of the aliases he goes by.
For sure.
Yeah.
But no, 100%. So what else have we got though? So we have From a Bird's Eye View that dropped the second week of January.
We got Earl.
We got Earl
Earl
Sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt.
We have The Weeknd dropping one as well.
Gunna.
Gunna actually, yeah, DS4.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
And
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne. The Sorry for the Wait.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, we'll start off with Cordae.
Yeah.
What's everyone's initial
Bro, I love
takeaways?
that album, bro.
You love it?
I've only listened to it once, but like I immediately, like from the whole intro, like, bro, that intro was crazy, bro. It's just, it's almost like
The second track, you mean? Not like the,
Huh?
not obviously.
Nah,
not
even the intro.
True.
Like,
Nah,
the
yeah.
The bars on the intro are fire, bro.
But it's almost like you're like, okay, well, I feel some sort of like you start feeling the pain
Where-
of the emotion of whatever
The whole
that is
album-
instantly, bro.
The whole album's like tributes to people that
Yeah, bro.
died, and like he
Yeah,
talks
bro.
about it in like skits and shit.
Yeah, but see, even to say like from a bird's eye view, it's like looking at a situation from the outside, bro. Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
But bro, even the features were crazy, bro.
He did really well.
Production was retarded, bro.
Except for Eminem's verse. Hated
didn't
that.
like
I was waiting for that.
I
I was
hated
waiting
that,
for
bro.
this
I didn't
moment
like
right
it.
now.
But yeah, Lil Wayne's verse crazy, bro.
But even
Crazy.
yeah, Lil Wayne's verse was crazy, but like I felt like Cordae fell short on that. So my thing about Cordae is that like I don't want to say it like this, but I feel like it's too bubblegum for me. Like he's
Yeah,
he's trying to bar out, but he falls short.
I feel like
the tone of his voice. Or?
I think it is.
I think
Nah,
it's his lisp.
I think it's his
yeah, I
fucking
think it's
lyrics, bro.
No, but I think it's even him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you look at
yeah,
the bro
yeah.
and you're like, you're not like when he says stuff like about weapons and that, you don't believe it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it could be.
But he's been in the street. Well, apparently he's been in the streets and shit,
Like, yeah,
talking
I get,
about
and
like
he
that
probably
sort
has,
of shit.
bro. But
yeah.
like, what I'm saying is that's what makes it seem bubblegummy, bro. Is because you look at him and you just don't. Like
And-
he's got no believability.
And like it's probably my thing too, because like
It's your taste as well.
yeah, and the rappers that I listen to are like over a certain age.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
for
listen
sure.
to like Griselda and shit.
For sure.
And like they they're over 30 and they talk about certain things, and he tries to talk about the same shit to a certain point, but he's like super
Nah,
young,
I
like
know what you're
23
saying.
years old.
I know what you're saying.
I think
like,
the hard,
you know?
it's like he's talking in retrospect, but he's like 20.
Yeah.
It's just like what old heads used to think about, like fucking all these young rappers.
Yeah.
Figure me, like,
and it's
but
not like
that's why.
it's not like he's like just here. Like he's been around for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
6-7 years
Yeah, I know.
now, almost probably. So that's what I mean. That's why I feel like you almost be like, how long ago was it? Because you've been
Well,
on for a minute, so
yeah.
it can't be like last year.
Yeah.
And it's
You're
wild.
talking about something like 8,
Yeah,
9,
so what,
10
we
years
like,
ago.
We
But
were like
it-
12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But even like, bro, some of the production and shit, it's like crazy. Like he's got like one song produced by like Jake One, and I don't know if you guys know him, but he's like signed to Stone's Throw, and he has a group with Mayor Hawthorne called Tuxedo, and that shit's the grooviest shit. But Jake One's like an OG, like
Which song was that?
Big Dog.
That's
I'll pull it up
crazy.
soon. I'll pull it up soon.
yeah, I hate
yeah.
to burst Levi's bubble, but yeah, Jake One is hard too. He's
Yeah.
been on a lot. He's been producing, like he produced on Russ's album as well, and
Right.
like,
He did
but-
it. Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
He's been like having a lot of placements lately.
Bro, what
My
about
thing-
sorry, G, to interrupt
No,
you,
you're
but
right.
you know that fucking Raphael Sadiq
Yeah.
produced fucking song 2
Oh, true.
on the album too, bro. I froth that.
Bro,
You know who
second-
he is,
that
eh?
second
Yeah, yeah,
song's
I know
dope
Raphael
too,
Sadiq.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, the second
Bro,
song is crazy.
So
what's it called?
Raphael,
Like Jean Michel or something?
Jean Michael.
Yeah.
Bro, he was supposed to start a super rap group with Amy Winehouse, Mos Def, and Questlove.
Who's that?
Raphael Sadiq.
Raphael Sadiq. Yeah, they're supposed to be like a super jazz group.
That would have been.
That would've
amazing.
been
Yeah, until she
nuts.
died. Wild, eh?
What was it called?
No, they didn't have a name or anything.
Oh,
She
yeah.
died before it even fucking happened.
man.
Yeah. But my thing with this Cordae album is like, it's just refreshing to hear
Bro,
I seen
a young
I-
young dude rap like that.
I seen the critique though that this guy, it sounds like a J. Cole album.
Bro,
I've seen this
you know what's
critique.
crazy?
I got that too.
There's one song where I was like, this is J. Cole through and through, bro. His
The
flow
singing
and
one? The singing one?
I can't remember what song it was, but I was listening to it and I was like, bro, that sounds like J. Cole. Like the way he flows, even like his melodies through his verse or whatever. I was like, gee, that's J. Cole
That's
through and
so
Bro.
weird, man. Because like when I was listening to it, I'm like, man, I could hear J. Cole being
Yeah,
a
yeah,
feature
yeah.
on this album, man.
through. Yeah, but I at the same time, I think that comes down to like influence and stuff like that.
Bro, you
Yeah,
know,
for sure. And you can't discredit Cordae for that because I think as a body of work, he really smashed that album.
Bro,
Yeah.
that album is crazy.
I'm
bro.
not one to critique. Like I'm saying this is what other people have said
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
critique
For
it.
sure.
bro,
And,
do you know Mama's Hood is produced by Beat Butcher? And that dude helped Derringer produce the Griselda album.
True.
Yeah, and he helped with that. So what happened with the Griselda thing is they couldn't use samples when they were on the
yeah, so
to
it's
release
making
that
the
album.
samples,
So
yeah.
like he actually had to like learn how to play
Yeah,
and had
resample,
Beat Butcher to
yeah.
fucking help and shit.
Yeah.
Which is super
Crazy.
wild, bro. And that's like it's crazy how everything turns around.
Yeah, hard.
You get what I mean?
For real. But yeah, like I think, yeah, the critiques, I mean, you can get it, but I don't think it's not a negative critique either, you know? And I feel like he's bringing a product of Cole where it's a lot of different generations of Cole.
Yeah.
You know,
Young
like he's
to old.
yeah, he's like mixing the Born Sinner with
Yeah.
the KOD.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
definitely
You know,
yeah.
like he's giving a good range of
Yeah. Nah,
Especially
you're
with
right.
like the fast flow and shit. Like he did the
Yeah.
fast flow, he did the slow flow. He did like the singing. Like
yeah,
he
like
fucking
I
killed
think
it, bro.
There was this one song too, and I'm not a big like Anderson .Paak listen. Like, I didn't really listen, but I heard that as well on some of these
Is it the
tracks.
super singy one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
but
shit was hard.
and then obviously just the bar, like just barring out with
Bro, the
next
little
to M, next to Wayne. So he gave a lot.
Yeah, and yeah.
He
But
pushed
even
that on the Lil Wayne
conviction
joint.
in his voice, in every rap song he did in that album.
Conviction.
Conviction.
Yeah.
Yeah, conviction, bro.
Emotion.
Exactly.
He ripped
That's
his
what a
fucking
lot of
ass
rappers
off,
are,
bro.
like missing sometimes is that being able to really get your point.
Like believe what they say,
Yeah.
and like they say something, and to
Yeah.
believe it wholeheartedly, bro.
He's saying it because
100%.
he feels the need to say
Yeah.
it, not that he wants to say it. He
Yeah.
feels the need, like he feels compelled to say this.
And even like at the end of songs when he's got like him talking about like his mate like being in jail or like his mate being like fucking killed and shit, like which is wild. Like because like in my head when I first seen him and first heard him, I was just like, you're not in the streets. But then finding out that he's in the streets and shit, and even like the Lil Wayne joint, like I felt like he fell short because it's Lil Wayne, but
Yeah,
he
and
did
Wayne's
bar
on-
out,
Wayne's
and he
on
barred
the
out,
top.
Yeah.
barred out on all those fucking songs, bro.
Yeah.
And we won't talk about the M joint, bro. I don't like Eminem,
I actually skipped that, like, yeah, like.
but
when
bro,
I-
he took shots at
yeah.
Takashi. He took shots at Takashi. And
I wouldn't
shit.
even say he took shots. It was
He
just,
said he said his name and then he said fucking poo poo or some shit. He didn't say that word. It was something like that.
I liked the song up to M's, but legit like that's I don't know, bro. Like
Maybe because I haven't really been an Eminem fan, though. You know what I mean? Like,
nah, I think
Bro, I used to love
this
him,
is what
G.
I think, right? You know how we listen to Cordae and you hear the conviction in his rapping?
yeah.
You don't hear that anymore of Eminem, bro.
Nah, it's because he did the funny shit, bro. If he didn't do
Yeah.
the funny
You
shit,
hear the
you'd
skill,
still be there.
but,
But he had to
like,
do it to
it's-
sell
yeah.
fucking records, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like you hear that on
So
like
are we
cleaning
saying-
out my closet and crap.
are we saying we
That's the
don't
kind
we
of
don't want to
conviction,
hear
yeah.
we don't want to hear features from M? Is that what
I don't want to hear Eminem.
is being said?
I don't want to hear Eminem again.
No, but like if he puts, it's a bit different, right? It's a bit different. Like if he just sticks to himself and his core fans listen to his album, then it's not in the way of what.
Yeah.
You're, but are you saying like you don't want to hear an artist that you like?
But in saying that too, like he has the.
Like what about Bang with Conway?
Yeah, I was about to say that, bro. But then, like the bars on like Conway. But then the thing too, as soon as you hear Eminem rap, you're just like, psh, you don't even listen, bro.
So you think
wait for his verse to
you
be
think
over so
everyone's-
the next
you
person
think
can
everyone
rap?
switches off? Like
Well, I
it
do.
switches off when you see Eminem and then you hear him come in. You
Dead ass
start
I
to
do.
switch off already.
It's
now.
like
Dead
when
ass I do.
who else can you compare that to? It's
Russ. No, I'm kidding.
no. It's almost like
it just
it's like
It's like a pitbull. It's like a pitbull
Yeah,
feature.
but like or even Snoop.
bro, straight up.
No,
a
it's like
Pitbull
Snoop.
feature.
It's
bro,
like Snoop.
straight up. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
When you hear Snoop Dogg, you don't sit there and go, "Oh
Nah,
damn, I
it's
can't wait for him to
different.
kill
It's
this verse."
different,
Yeah,
though.
no, I know it's different.
Because
but it's the same. It's like the
But then
same.
Snoop Dogg
No,
felt
in terms
like-
of
we should-
switching off.
There's
Like,
so many features of Snoop Dogg though that you can't like, and those are weird as ones like the one of Hollywood Divorce with like 3 Stacks and Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg's verse
Yeah.
is fucking retarded, even though
Is
he
it
gets
because-
overshadowed by the big dogs.
Is
Yeah.
it because like when we see, let's say, featuring Snoop Dogg or featuring Eminem, we sort of have an expectation of what they're gonna sound
Yeah.
like? already?
that's what I mean. You
let
have
me-
a
you know
have-
Snoop Dogg's gonna be
You already
gangsta.
know. Like you're like, okay, well, when I hear this, like
Yeah,
when
okay.
when I went to go play the Cordae song, I was like, all right, I hope this is good, but I'm already thinking that this
gonna
is
be
going to be
fucked.
done by the first
Yeah,
4
yeah,
lines.
yeah.
As soon as I heard M rap, I was like, oh no.
this
I
is
don't
the
like
difference though with the whole Snoop thing, right? And M and comparing the two. I'm gonna compare it to like my love of wrestling, right? Like Snoop is like a cheap pop, you know, like if he comes out, it's not gonna be the biggest pop, but it's a
it's
cheap
gonna
pop.
be a
It's like
pop,
it's like if Vince McMahon walks out. You know,
it's
like
like an achievement almost.
you're not surprised to see him, but you're gonna get there's gonna be admiration because you don't see him that often. So it's not like
You're still
but
gonna buzz,
we
but
should
it's not gonna be like a big
the,
buzz.
The pop for M, it should be like a Jay-Z or Nas. It should. He has that.
Nah.
No.
I know
He
what
has
you're
that
saying.
career, bro.
Yeah,
he
no,
has that
it should-
career.
what he's saying
and he
is
has
that it should be, but it's not.
I'm not saying.
He
Right.
had the career up until a certain point, but it never
that's what
fucking
you're getting.
happened.
That's
You
what
know,
you're not understanding.
keep
Like,
going,
yeah,
keep
maybe
going,
he
yeah.
ruined it for himself.
Yeah, keep
But
going.
his talent and what he's done, like regardless of what he's done recently,
So
it
he's the
should
Vince
be.
McMahon. So he's the Vince McMahon then.
No,
Nah,
he
he's
should be
exactly how
having.
Vince McMahon
He
did.
should be like. It should be like The Rock or Stone Cold coming out right now.
Yeah, but it's not.
It should be like when Jay-Z and Nas like, when you see Jay-Z and Nas, you're like, okay, what is he gonna tell me? Like what?
Eminem, the Eminem kind of thing, bro, is like watching Undertaker and
Volkswagen.
Goldberg in freaking Abu Dhabi.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
That's the Eminem verse. G.
Are you watching like Hornswoggle? What's his
Like
name?
everything
That's
that you've been
the
waiting
one
for.
to do it,
Everything
bro.
you've been waiting for.
this forever, bro. And then they botch every single finisher. You wait for Goldberg to do the jackhammer on Undertaker, bro.
To do the last ride, he's not gonna last
just
ride Goldberg,
suplexes him,
bro.
bro.
He's not gonna last ride Goldberg, bro. Straight up.
Oh, bro.
Bro, that match finishes with a choke slam, G. Like that's an Eminem verse, bro. Right now, but you know, to liken it to what you were saying, like that's 100% true. I feel like when you with Snoop, right? Snoop's like Undertaker. Right, you expect them to like WrestleMania's here, Undertaker's gonna pop up somewhere.
He's gonna bar
You know
out.
what I mean? So you're not surprised to see him. He still gets a pop because he's the man.
Yeah.
But you're not surprised to see him.
And you know what you're gonna get from him. You're not expecting anything more, or anything
Eminem
less.
is like John Cena, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like he gets John Cena pops. Like I
know.
the thing is because he has
The John
fans
Cena
that-
freestyles.
No, but what I'm saying is,
What you're welcome, G. Straight up.
what I'm saying is,
Fuck
for 10
Eminem,
years,
bro.
bro.
Straight
John
up.
Cena was on every single Raw, like you know what I mean?
Bro,
And that's how
every week
Eminem
he
was,
was
bro.
on.
It was just too much. It was
The
too
thing
much.
about
He sat though. M has sat for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
the thing about Eminem,
and the bad taste in everyone's mouth has not left.
because
Yeah,
the last thing he left us was a bad taste.
because he didn't have to do those funny.
But bro,
He didn't have
did
to
the
do
right
those
thing.
funny shits. He didn't have to do those funny shits, bro. If he would have, but honestly, like the Eminem show was probably his
Bro.
best album.
I think
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Like,
Oh,
what
bro.
the heck, bro?
I think
What?
it's like he's just been
Smack
rapping.
that,
honestly,
smack that
Dude,
was
when I saw that they were
fucked, bro.
doing like a acapella freaking cipher thing, I was like, oh, this is gonna be hard. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Like, bro, that's the kind of stuff
It's
that
hard,
leaves people
bro.
disappointed when it comes
All
to him.
I can say is, man. It sucks, bro.
Yeah.
It sucks, G. He could have done so much, but bro, he could have just stayed solid and then just like rapped his fucking ass off his whole
But
fucking
see,
career,
I think,
bro.
but I feel like
Snoop Dogg did the same thing though.
I feel like when he was doing that stuff, he didn't care because he was the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care. Do whatever I want, and people are gonna love it. Cool.
That's
fair
what
enough.
that's what killed it for me. But then I know, bro, because bro, I remember listening to the Eminem show, fucking back to front, G,
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
days and days, and like obviously like I'm white, and like that's like the biggest thing. Until I grew up, yeah, exactly. And then I grew up, and then now I'm just like New York as fuck. So fuck you, Eminem.
I don't want to like steer away from the Cordae album, right? But
Yeah,
since
true.
you're talking about Eminem, I'm going to anyway.
He's gonna get back into the Cordae album. He just takes it. He just steers it even more.
He just wants to mention
What do you
Cordae really
reckon
quickly.
It is though that like is lacking now, in your opinion, with Eminem's music? Because is it because life experience is different now?
Nah,
than
it's-
back then. Like
Yeah.
back then, he had a lot of sorrow.
It's just an opinion that can't sway
Yeah.
now.
Nah,
No,
but
no. What he's saying is
it's a
what he-
different point. He's at a different point in life.
He's
bro.
rich, bro. It's just like Metallica.
Let's be real. He's
It's-
been made. Let's be real. The internet took a hold of him,
Yeah,
and they've made him look silly.
yeah. But
And people,
100% agree.
that's his own fault though.
yeah, okay, but
But he's
people
not-
have the internet has won this battle because
But Eminem's not a sad white dude that's been pushed down. It's just like Metallica. Like Metallica, when they first came out, like they were like angry young kids, and then people are just comparing like their new shit to their old shit.
Yeah.
And the thing too is that they're not that person anymore. So obviously you have to fucking change.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that do change in like the right way, and there's a lot of people that change in like the wrong way. Like you got Jay-Z who did like 444, and like
Yeah.
it's way different to fucking the blueprint or like these other things. You get what I mean?
Yeah, the worst part for sure is the internet and then the imitations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that
sure.
there's not like
it was
honestly
that,
there's
that comedy dude's fucking
Crystal-
it was his fault.
What's his name? Crystal. The one he
Back in the
sampled
back
him.
rap. Back in the back rap.
Do you know
That shit
Crystal
was
Lee?
hard as fuck, bro.
The one he
Crystal
imitated
Lee
him.
is so funny,
He's a
bro.
comedian, he's
It got
He's
big
a
enough.
car,
It got
bro.
big enough that like M actually put him on like I think in the song
He
and in the
sampled
music
it.
video. He
He
sampled it.
Oh,
it and then
damn.
put
I
it at
think
the
I-
end, bro.
yeah, I
It
think
But
was
the
so good,
the
bro.
first thing that people do, especially with this era of M in the last 5 to 6, is the imitation.
Yeah.
People find it hilarious to imitate him.
Yeah, but I think it's like I say, he done that to himself, G. Like,
Yeah,
He's
but
just-
it is the flow. Like he's doing flow acrobats.
But the thing
But
too,
that's the thing is like it's become a joke.
Yeah,
and Rap God sucked, bro.
Rap God sucked.
You can't tell
Rap
me that
God
that shit was
terrible.
fun.
Terrible,
You can't tell
was
me that you
impressed.
listen to
Beat
that
was
shit every
terrible,
single
bro.
fucking
Like,
day,
Hold on,
bro.
I was so impressed how fast he rapped.
Like, the hell was that beat, bro?
Like I get what he's trying to do. I get what he's trying to do, but there's so many fast rappers that did the same thing and did it better, but didn't
Busta Rhymes?
do it that way. Bro, Busta Rhymes,
Bro,
Twisted did it way before these kids, bro. Jay-Z did it way before these kids, bro. You get what I mean? And then like I think it was shout out Scoop. Shout out yo. Hold on.
This is what I'm saying.
Start a verse with Samalama G, you're done.
It's these
You
imitations.
keep bringing that up.
No, it's the imitations, but it's like I'm saying,
It's the hardest shit for you to bring up, man.
Like this is the part of the podcast where everyone laughs, right?
Yeah.
And this is the part where when you see Eminem, you just think straight to this. And if it's not gonna make you laugh, you're just gonna go brain numb while listening to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
So it's
But I
like
feel you,
And I don't tap
and that's the
into
hardest
his
part.
verses.
That's
Yeah,
the
no,
hardest
you
part.
don't.
It's because you know, like he's doing different. Like he's doing flows that people wouldn't think on this. But at the end of the day, it's like it's like you know what he's doing,
And-
you know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
But he's hitting pockets and flows that you wouldn't think of.
Yeah, that's
but
it.
it's not impressive anymore.
But the thing too,
Nah.
and
You know what I mean? Like it is. Like it.
And imagine your favorite rappers getting signed to fucking Shady Records, G.
100%.
Bro, my favorite rappers got signed to Shady Records, and Conway has a song with fucking Eminem, and I was just like, didn't even listen to that song for so long, bro, and it came up in my fucking Spotify fucking playlist. I was like,
But
okay.
you know what's crazy though?
Was it a banger?
Is when you
Yeah, it was that song, but I hate
when
it.
you think of rappers that get signed to Shady Records, you think like, oh, these dudes are good rappers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't ever sit there and think,
Yeah, for sure.
But I didn't want a Eminem feature, bro. I just didn't want it. I was expecting it. I was expecting it on the Griselda album. Dead ass.
Nah, I feel like it's like the same with like Dre or Snoop. Like when you listen to Snoop and that now, it's not the same as listening to like.
But it's still
From the depths of the
it's
sea
still
back
not
to the
as
black
it's
silk
not
donkey
still
dog funky as the like.
it's still not that much of a gap as much as Eminem.
Eminem, yeah. Because with the Snoop
Bro,
Dogg,
M was here. Bro, Dre and Snoop was never here.
Dre and Snoop was never there.
Nah, he's talking in terms of rapping.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
for sure.
bro, he was seeing that and he was like, "There's
Em
no
was
one."
like
There
untouchable.
was
Eminem was the golden child. He was
Eminem
the
was
one
like
who was
untouchable, bro.
Bro, he was 60 years ahead of fucking Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Dead ass. That's why Dr. Dre found him, bro.
Wouldn't be it. No.
But
Yep. Speak.
no, the thing is that with Eminem though, I feel like a lot of it was shock factor too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
People didn't expect him to rap like that.
And people didn't.
But now when he does all the flow patterny thingies, that's all you expect from him now.
because people learn from that.
Yeah, but what he needs to do is shock people again.
But you can he can't.
By stopping.
No, wait.
He needs to shock people by announcing his retirement.
Oh my
Bro, I feel like there has to be a plug, man. Like you gotta have like a certain time.
You
and
gotta
be like,
know
that's
when
it.
to pull the plug, G.
He should have retired after
we're gonna-
FAC, bro.
We get a lot more. This sounds
We've
like
talked about M more than we talked about
Cordae.
Cordae.
So M has one in the game of relevance. He has one right now. So we'll come back
Out
to
of that
it.
whole Cordae album, all we talked about was Eminem.
Fuck Eminem.
So his verse must have been great.
Yeah.
Fuck Eminem.
To change the topic,
To segue.
which will actually show some love to a lot of different people and
Cannot
shine a
wait.
spotlight a little bit.
Cannot wait.
But because we're going on to the next guys, Cordae actually came in to 6 Degree Studios to record something. What is it, like 3 or 4 years ago now?
Bullshit.
Yeah. It's the old spot.
At the old spot, yeah, bro.
No, he
so
fucking.
I
What
remember.
the fuck?
I remember we got hit up, me and Matt, for Cordae to come through to the studio to record here.
Wild.
And the first person we thought of to engineer was Kane, who's in the other room
He was
right
just
now,
playing me.
engineering.
Shut up.
Legit. He was just playing me some of the songs.
True, yeah.
Shut up.
And we
cocaine.
needed, I think Cordae wanted to record on Logic and Pro Tools. And who was the man that came through?
Bro, I was mid shift.
Yeah, it's Gene.
Uncle.
And my boss at this time was Ainsley, Steve.
Oh, bullshit.
And he was like, yo, bro, can I borrow your laptop? I was like, no. And he was like, well, do you want to like run this session? I was like, yeah, for sure, man. And he was like, yeah, man, just clock off. And I looked at this guy and be like, yeah, sweet, cheers, bro. And then I got to this place, bro, and Kane was like, oh yeah, we're recording YB and Cordae. And I was like, damn.
What?
So you didn't even know that like you go into like a session, like
That's
to like
crazy,
who it
G.
was. You just got told you're going to a session.
Yeah, hey, Steve
Wild.
didn't tell me. He was just like, yeah, rock up to the studio.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, because I think
Fucking Steve's my
That's
lead.
wild, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, he's a G for real from the hookup.
I think
For real.
Nivy hit
Shout out
up
Steve's
yeah,
Harvey.
Nivy hit up Matt and me, and then we were like, all right, how are we gonna make this happen?
That's
so we hit
right,
up
Nivy
Kane,
made
and
that
then
happen.
Kane was like, I think they wanted that program, and then we were like,
So were you in the
Steve
session?
sorted out to get Gene in, and
Brandon, were
then
you in the session?
no, I didn't go. I wasn't.
Did Matt go?
Nah. We were never gonna do that. You know, like the guys want to be there for a session, and the session is what they're gonna get, not like
Yeah, not
10,
like
12 people.
Gee,
Like
can
we
you
kept
sign
it
my
well.
book?
Yeah, we kept it well under. Like we didn't tell anyone else that
That's
like
hard as
works in the
fuck.
six
I
that
think
Cordae
that
was coming in.
only me, Kane, Nivy, Cordae, and the tour manager.
Yeah.
What's his persona? Cool.
He's
He
pretty
seems cool,
man.
bro. He seems cool.
He's pretty cool. Like he's a pretty quiet guy. I could understand because
He would have been young as then too.
young ass.
Yeah, he
just
looks
got off the-
super quiet,
He
bro.
just got off the flight, and I think he would have just been tired. And all
think
he
it's
just wanted to do
2018,
was,
right?
Like, knock this verse out and get out.
And
Did someone have a feature with him?
if I'm not
to
correct,
record?
he had to go in because it was for Kanye.
That's what I was told.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
I
we
didn't sign
told.
any NDA for him. So
Excuse me, what the fuck did you just say?
It was for Kanye. Bro, you don't like.
So
you
a
don't-
verse was recorded at 6 Degree Studios for Kanye with YB and Cordae.
Yeah, Cordae, he had to find a studio space apparently because it was a verse that he had to do for Kanye.
yeah.
Gee, why did he drop the YB in?
What the actual fuck?
Well,
No,
apparently it's 'cause he
fuck that
doesn't own
YBN
it.
shit. He had a thing for Kanye West, bro. I'm just frothing right
what?
now.
It's because apparently they don't own the name YBN.
So none of them are YBN now.
I'm not too sure. I think he's the only one that dropped it.
The other ones
I
just
think the mirror is still
aren't really
YBN
active.
Namir.
Oh yeah, Namir is like just
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah,
Haven't heard anything in a while.
but yeah, that was
That is
my
the wildest story I've ever fucking heard in my whole
yeah.
life.
So if you can, I
That's
got the
dope,
footage
eh?
still, so maybe Keegan could put it on the top
But
as we
that's
say
pretty-
this.
I
that's
probably
a
would've
crazy
cried.
experience for me because that's when I didn't have a studio. And
Gee, good
Bro,
work,
so
G.
you engineered for Cordae.
not Kane did.
But he had
but
the
what's your
program
laptop?
Yeah.
because that's what I
Gotcha.
mean. They wanted that
Yeah,
program.
they wanted Pro Tools.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
So
You
we-
engineered, bro.
yeah. I
was
mean,
there for
very.
You engineered for
But
Kanye
this is
West.
why I
shit.
told the story because it shines a light on a lot
Wild.
of different things. You know
Yeah,
what I
What
mean?
the
So-
fuck,
bro.
bro?
100%, bro.
That's 6 degrees to the T, bro.
Yeah,
Straight up.
and then
Wild.
also to segue into Kanye
Oh yeah,
because his life is not easy.
bro.
Ooh.
Bro,
Gee,
that
it was
beat-
hard.
That beat is
I
hard.
don't even want to talk about the song.
Kanye
really.
West-
Nah, that beat is hard.
Bro, Kanye
I
West
even like the scratching at the end. bro.
And what did you say, Levi, about game?
Bro,
And
the game barred the fuck out, and Kanye West fell short.
How
bro.
big is the bar,
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
Kanye West fell short.
Yeah.
You know why Kanye West fell short, bro?
Why did he fall
I'll
short?
tell you why, bro.
Why?
My man is too emotionally invested, bro.
Hey,
My man's having an episode.
you reckon it's an episode? Or
Everything is an episode with him, bro.
It's the one-
my man is.
This-
I'm telling you, bro. Kanye is midlife crisis right now.
This is
I'm
this
not
is,
even lying,
This is
bro.
one of the. This is. I know it doesn't seem like one of the worst because there has been like
Yeah, but the bro
this is the
is
worst.
like-
This is probably the worst.
This is, bro. It's like,
It's so scattered.
yeah,
That
it's so
verse.
scattered. But see, as someone who believes in God, bro, and like the same, Christian values that friggin' Kanye talks about, like, that's to even say half the stuff that he says, bro, is not that it's like that would never ever come out of my mouth, bro, regardless
So-
of how bad I'm feeling at any
So,
time.
so you're saying that. So you're saying
all I'm
that-
saying is that he's in a bad place. Like that's what I mean. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
and that's
like,
why he talked that
he's
shit.
a bad Christian and this and that.
Yeah, but he talked that shit in a song, and that he's obviously in a bad place because
Yeah,
like, in the
like,
other
bro's in a
songs
bad
he
way,
didn't,
bro.
he didn't talk that shit. Yeah.
Bro's in a bad way.
Yeah,
that's how I feel when I listen when I listen to that. I was like, oh nah.
So
this
is it
dude
a game?
It's
So
not
is
even
it-
just the listen. It's just everything that's been going on
Yeah,
around
everything that's
him
been going on
for the
around
last,
him, with him.
for the last couple of months.
But he's got a lot to deal with, bro. Like that's a lot to his whole marriage is in the limelight, bro. His whole divorce is in the limelight,
his new bitch is in the limelight.
bro. But like his wife going out with Pete Davidson and like.
It's a ploy, bro. It's a ploy.
Nah, but like,
It's a ploy, bro.
It
but
doesn't
and not
matter
being-
if it is or it isn't. It's not. It's been done without Kanye still.
Yeah, but like, and not being invited to his daughter's birthday,
See,
like,
that's rough, man.
like, you know what I mean? But all of this stuff is like, you imagine going through that without having the light shone on you, bro, and
Yeah.
cameras around and
sure.
media and all of that. Like,
Yeah.
and not having your
that's
perspective.
messy. That's messy in itself to deal with.
Let's be real.
but
If
to
you
be
really
the man
think,
and
yeah.
go through that stuff,
Yeah.
oh.
And you can't even defend yourself or put your like
This
opinion
is-
or your perspective out in the world because you already have this negative part of you in the media type thing, you know?
Yeah, this is not script. Like this is just real life playing out. Because I don't believe this
Nah, I
is like
feel
some.
like too.
Because like,
That's how I
bro, like anything gets written about like with them. You know, Kanye can just start tweeting.
Yeah.
and it will be like the biggest
straight
story.
up
the biggest
the
news,
So
bro.
they don't need to do this extra. This is just
Nah.
real life playing
Yeah,
out in front of us.
100%, bro.
And I know like people think Kanye's seen lower times because he's done this, he's done that, he's done. But bro, I'm telling you, this
I feel
is
bad
probably,
for him, bro.
This is gonna be some trying times for him.
Yeah,
he's
bro,
my he's my
definitely.
favorite artist, bro, and I feel so bad for him, bro. Even for him to like buy the house across the road from like Kim's house and shit. Like,
Well, yeah, they even
Well, he had a good
tainted
I feel
that.
like he had a good reason though, you know?
Yeah, but the whole thing was like
Yeah,
it was like
it gets blown out of
It was more
proportion,
like
like,
they made it out like it was more for the like wanting to spy on like he
so
just wants to be close to
so the
his
kids could
kids.
fucking walk across the road,
Exactly.
bro.
Walk
like
across the
dad,
road and
man.
see their dad.
Yeah, like
Straight up.
Like,
Because
who wouldn't
what
want
else
that
would
for
you
their
do?
kids?
I get it.
Can't get it next door.
I get it.
across the road.
Yeah.
I get it in an aspect of like yeah, it could have been like a street away.
No, yeah, but they're only saying it.
It could have been,
It could- it
but it
could've just
doesn't
been in the
matter.
same
Like
suburb, bro,
it doesn't
like,
matter.
yeah.
Like it doesn't matter how things were done. It was the intent of why you do it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I
And they're
believe.
only saying it.
And his intent is to be close to his
his
kids.
And they're only saying it because of like the bipolar and like his
Yeah.
antics and like all that sort of shit.
That's all his past behavior goes before him, bro. But it's like what Gene was saying, like regardless of what he says or does, or even if he tries to have an opinion on the whole situation, it gets tainted because of what people already think of him.
Straight up.
Don't
Don't let me interrupt you. That sort of shit.
Yeah, but everything he does now, people will think, oh, no, that's his bipolar, or he's
Yeah.
mentally not right, or
Yeah.
he's having an episode, or da-da-da-da-da.
Kanye West bought the house across the road from the house.
Yeah.
You know, everybody straight away thinks they
Boom.
didn't even have to say anything. Or they're just
Mentally
like,
ill.
bought the house across the road so you could fucking
yeah,
spy
it's
on
gonna
them.
be like,
Yeah.
oh, it's to spy on them. Well, that's creepy, but like,
Yeah.
This is fucking kids, bro. It'd be different if it was like a girlfriend. You get what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Like it's his wife and his fucking 5 kids, bro. 4
100%,
kids.
man.
Yeah.
Figure deal me? Like, and like like the whole Pete Davidson thing, bro. Like, I don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you think. It's the damage is done.
No, but what I'm
There.
saying is like it's not gonna be like a long thing. And then like for Kanye West to start seeing fucking
Another
Julia
chick, yeah.
Julia
Just to
Fox,
fill the
bro.
void.
Apparently she's like the muse of like New York, bro. She's like the new it thing. She's like Amina Blue. She's like the biggest thing at the moment. And I'm just like, is she? She was on Uncut Gems.
Oh,
But
She's
see-
the
but
bird
see,
in
that's-
Uncut
she's an
Gems.
actor, yeah.
She's the bird in, she's the girl in
It's
the
like you were
missus,
saying,
the
bro,
side
like-
chick in Uncut Gems.
It's to fill a void, bro.
That's it.
And that's all it is. And legit, the bro's hurt. Like,
It's just a
you know what I
fashion.
mean?
It's just a
Regardless,
fashion bit.
bro, you can look at a photo of Kanye, bro, and see that he's hurt. Like, that's a broken man, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he's crying out or trying to explain himself on social media, bro. You know
That's a
what I mean?
broken man, bro.
Like,
you know
why
what I
he
mean?
can't see his
And
daughter
I'm
type
not
thing.
going to sit here and justify his actions and say he's doing the right thing, because I don't think he is.
Yeah,
but
but like,
another-
no one would
anyways,
do the right.
heartbreaks,
Like,
bro.
let's be
Yeah,
real,
yeah,
bro.
nah, that's what I mean. No one
Yous go
does-
through less
Yeah.
and do just the like. Yous don't do right. You know what I mean?
facts.
Like,
but that's
you
what I
can't,
was
you
saying.
can't
Like, going
expect...
through that stuff as a normal person is hard enough, bro.
Bro,
Going through that stuff and every
Yeah, it is.
single thing being shone on you,
And
bro.
it's amplified, bro. Everything is amplified.
Bro,
Like,
you
the
Bro,
pressure,
that's
bro.
honestly, bro. That's kill yourself material.
I'm going to just
Like,
say this.
the pressure of it. You know what I mean? It's
bro.
like
But he's
It'd
lived
make you
that, bro.
suicidal,
He's lived
bro.
that for
I'm
like
just
fucking
going to say
how
this,
long?
bro. You can't expect someone to do right when they feel like they're being wronged.
yeah, for sure.
That,
Yeah,
that's
dead
a
ass.
fact.
And that's just it, bro. Like, you can't expect someone to feel like to do right when they feel like they're being wronged right
Put
now.
that on a t-shirt.
Even
So-
he was saying that like fucking God's gonna bring us back together and like we're gonna sort our shit out and stuff, and he
Yeah.
hasn't fucking sorted it out, bro. No offense to like the God homies, but like I just feel bad.
Did he
for
produce
fucking
that
Kanye
though?
West. Yeah.
On some lighter stuff?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yo,
He produced it.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
hard, but that cover art, G.
I was about to say,
Bro, it's hard as
come
fuck,
on,
bro.
man.
It's hard as fuck, G.
I can't look at it, G.
Bro,
It is creepy.
I was like, what the hell is
bro,
that?
the game barred out, bro. And that's just Levi saying it because I hate that fucking guy, bro. Straight, I hate that fucking
Cover
cunt.
art is so crazy. Like,
Yeah,
he
the cover art's
shows it a
crazy.
different
What
art.
even is it?
It's
It's like a
it's a skin
dissecting
monkey.
monkey.
It's a skin monkey.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That track is hard. Like,
That track is hard.
It's hard.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm probably gonna do an unfiltered verse
it's facts.
with
same.
that beat.
Same. We'll
I'm
do
not
it.
even
We'll do
lying.
it together, bro. We'll do it together,
hard
bro.
up.
Have
But,
to.
nah, that's hard. Even like the whole Eazy-E sample, bro. Like,
Yeah. From around
He
the
was
way.
from around
And he's
the
used,
way.
and Kanye's used fucking, he did the other song for Cameron. Oh, it was for Jay-Z. The.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then he did, and then he gave it to Cameron, and then Cameron did like Certified G's, and it was way harder.
All I'm saying
With the
right
game
now,
too.
Yeah.
if I can beg for anything from Kanye West, if Kanye West was to see this right now, and I got to say something to him, I'd be like, please go away wherever you want to stay and just make music. Because the happiest he looked in the
Yeah.
last couple months was when he was in the studio
Yeah, bro.
with Game and showing all these different people this one song.
Yeah, bro.
And everywhere you're at, wherever I've seen you, no matter who you with, you don't look happy at all.
Yeah.
So the only place where you're either feel some sort of escape or you're venting is obviously through the music. So if I can wish anything is for him to just lock in the studio right now and just create, but not for something. Just create, because it looked like he was actually had some type of energy that was uplifting.
For sure.
Because everywhere else, bro, he looks not there.
That's because real life, you know what I mean? Real life sucks right now.
Yo, your biggest fan wants you to go back to rapping, G.
Yeah.
Your biggest fan wants you to start fucking rapping, G. Straight up.
Forget everything else. Kanye, this is for you. This whole episode is for you.
Bro, shout out
We love you,
Ye,
bro.
G. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like,
We
just
love
go back
you.
to rapping, G.
Head up, my G.
I think it's
Straight
healthy
up.
as well. Let's say.
I
not
just
just for
nearly
Kanye,
burst into
but
tears just then.
A lot of artists that are
Jesus Christ,
struggling
fucking hell.
with sort of.
See,
problems
see?
like
Brayden
that.
just hit me with some solid
See?
shit.
Bro, we're clipping,
sorry,
we're clipping
Kanye,
Lee's
see, you're
thing,
making
bro.
you're turning Levi into a believer, bro.
No,
No,
I'm not
but
a believer,
legit,
G.
like, no, but you know
Straight
what's
up.
you know what's crazy, bro, is what's cool is when people are able to look at something and see it as more than just entertainment, bro.
For sure.
You know what I mean? To be able to look at someone and be like, nah, this dude's going through it, G. Like,
Yeah.
Well, bro, imagine being his biggest fan and then seeing him do all this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. There's some, bro, I got him tatted on my arm and I'm still freaking out about it. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm still, like, not sure about him, G.
Yeah.
Like, every single fucking day. And then I wait for a verse and I'm just like, fuck, this is going to be fire. Shit. Oh, this is going to be fire. Fire. Like, you get what I mean, bro? You don't get it, bro. And people blame him on the bipolar, but I just think he's...
It's just going through stuff, man. But
And bro,
like,
people talk about like bipolar and shit, and there's so many like big artists that have like even just like fucking like painting artists and shit that have had like fucking mental fucking problems and shit, and they're the biggest people like Van Gogh, all them, bro. You get what I mean? But I just put them in that boat, bro.
Just like I was saying before, bro, like, I think for artists, it's definitely healthier to just really pour out their emotions.
They need to, bro.
And,
That's what
you
music
know,
is.
Use music
It's an
as
expression.
say diary, you know. We don't write. Let's say my partner uses like diary, and she writes all her thoughts there. As musicians, our diary is our music, our writing, and when we look back, let's say 6 months from now, and listen to our music, you think like, oh, that's how I was feeling that time, and it's some sort of like release that we do. Like for me, for production, it's sort of like whatever I'm feeling, I'm playing it. You know? I would assume it's the same as like rappers and singers. Whatever they're feeling, they're writing, and it's always a good release to just get it out and
hard out.
Like going back to like Eminem shit.
For sure.
His old shit was like just a release, and now it's just like meh.
Yeah, 100%. And I think a lot of people come out with the best product or music when they're going through a lot of things.
Bro, first albums are always like the artist's hardest because it's them at their rawest. That's them before like.
Before luxury.
Yeah, and then even
before
like
comfort.
even like sometimes the second one's better because sometimes the second one falls off, and sometimes the second one's better because they realize after the first one that like that money ain't shit.
For sure.
You know,
and maybe that's why probably the best thing for Kanye, I don't want to say, but a good thing for Kanye to do now is go back in the studio and like, really
go back to Wyoming. Take all the kids out,
bro. Go back to Wyoming. G.
Yeah, straight up. You just sold all that shit. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
We purchased that. Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll lighten it up by doing the Gunna album for whoever is listening to the Gunna album here.
Oh man, pushing P. Is you pushing P?
That lighted.
We can tell who's pushing P and who ain't. You know, what
I'm not even gonna lie.
Bro, shout out
pushing P.
I haven't heard Gunna's album.
Shout out to we played in the studio. Shout out to Ali Rose. She said he's boring. I agree.
Me, Sean, and Gina listen to Gunna.
I'm a fan of YSL. I'm not gonna lie, I like them.
See, Bills is my slime.
I like them.
But the thing too,
I like
bro,
them.
is you've got like,
bro, I like
the
Gunna.
baby and shit, and the baby and shit's fire.
I like. Look, every song that I've heard Gunna feature on.
No, the future one's fire.
The future, Lil Baby one's fire.
Yeah, the future one's fire.
Yeah, but the thing
is there a song with Future?
The thing with this album,
this
album, bro, it's just a hit and miss, bro.
What?
It's a hit and miss album for me, for Gunna.
The cover was fire.
What do you mean, like
you didn't like it
to people or to
like
you?
For me, like
it's a song that you like and a song you don't like.
There's some songs that I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard that. You know what I mean?
For me, it's different. I like the album front to back. For me personally, which is different.
I think it's because I've been listening to Gunna for like ever since he was like drip season.
I'm not gonna lie. I just how he dresses is questionable.
Bro, right? Like I can't really mess with his vibes.
Yeah, but then you guys say that. But then you guys say that. Then you guys fuck with like Young Thug.
Oh, bro, I like Young Thug.
Yeah, but Young Thug does like way more questionable shit.
But I think with Young Thug,
I think that's his
Young
gimmick.
Thug looks better doing it.
Bro, Young Thug knows. Bro, Young Thug knows his body. And Gunna just like puts different sort of things, man. And
That's 100% true.
Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
This needs to be clipped.
Just throwing it out there. Gunna's probably done too much lean, so that's why he's chubby. So don't blame it on him. Don't blame it on him.
My guy is bro. He's he's not a slim man, bro.
That's what I mean, bro.
Yeah, and the bro's out here trying to wear like tights.
Exactly, bro.
Like nah, bro.
Like, do you, man? I'm pro-choice, whatever. But like,
Pro-choice. He's pro-choice.
Hashtag pro-choice. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Young Thug does do questionable stuff, bro. Yeah. But the thing is that you're like, oh yeah, you can pull it off.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about.
It's because he's a bigger artist, though.
Nah, I think it's just like skinny dudes look better doing anything, bro.
Yeah, I look like a chode, bro. I know.
Don't
worry, G. I know, G.
Like, gee, skinny tall dudes, bro, have a
bro.
blessed life, bro.
Yeah.
When it comes to clothes.
Anyway, talking about a blessed life.
There's a song.
What do you think, Lisa?
Segue. Segue to Earl.
Nah, I mean, there's not much. How deep of a dive can you do, right?
Gunna's only gonna skim the Gunna's
It's drip
like
season, bruh. It's drip
It's
season.
drip
You're either
season,
gonna.
bro. What do you think's gonna be?
Gunna's like listening to a Gunna album is like grabbing a skimboard and skimming across like the
Right.
whitewash.
What
It's
do you
drip.
mean?
It's drip season. You're
I'm
either
not
gonna
gonna go
sink
for
or
a
swim.
fucking
There's
deep
nothing
swim in
else.
it.
There's nothing else we can really talk about. with
Yeah,
Gunna.
yeah, for sure.
You're either with it or you're not. But
with
what
it.
I will say is, I think Gunna is one of the rappers in that umbrella that does really well with R&B.
Yeah. Wait, what did
Yeah.
what did you guys think
He does
about
it.
Roddy Ricch's album?
like
though?
yeah, like Gunna and Chris Brown on their collaborations up to this point
yeah.
is really really good.
Yeah.
They're
Nah, you're
really
right.
really
He
good
does.
music.
He's
He does
dope on
really
the
really
R&B,
well
yeah.
with R. And I'd say lean into it a bit more on the next
Yeah,
project because
100%.
he could balance it out 50-50 with, you know, the Push P, the
Down,
yeah,
Mark,
like, and then giving us the R&B as well. You
Have
know,
you
like
ever heard the mixtape that Lil Baby and Gunna did?
the what is it called?
I forgot what it's called, but there's a whole tape of them.
I
And
probably
there's-
have,
there's
bro.
some
I'm not gonna
record-
lie. The last 3 weeks I've just been playing Lil Baby non-stop.
Bro, there's a record called Close Friends with Lil Baby.
Oh yeah.
Gunna.
I've heard of it. I don't know the
And
fucking
that's
songs
sort
of
of
it.
leaning towards R&B, sort of like trap Atlanta style, and I reckon Gunna killed that.
Is that when they first
All I'm gonna
came
say
out?
is, bro, Lil Baby has more
their
big
first
songs than
mixtape?
everyone
Yeah,
thinks.
first
Jay, Lil Baby
Yeah,
is
I
like
feel like I know that.
But Lil Baby has been my favorite rapper for like the past maybe 3 years.
His ve-
Bro, I mean,
I like Lil Baby's braids.
let's do a brief like
When he
moving
breaks his
into this
dress,
year,
gangster.
like moving into this year, who are the heat seekers for this new year.
You already know who I'm gonna say. G.
You can say whoever. I don't want it to be deep thought. I just want real quick off the rip, like leading into this year.
I want Roddy Ricch to redeem himself.
I want him to
As
as
a
well.
fan.
I don't think he can.
I hated that album.
I love
I think Little Durk and Lil Baby stay on the run that they're in
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
bro.
Lil Durk's crazy.
I think
his verse
and Lil
on
Baby,
Cordae,
bro.
Yeah.
his verse on Cordae's fucking joint was fucking
Yeah.
nuts, bro.
I'm calling
Straight up.
because you know, like these guys, and I believe as well, they're gonna be around and they're gonna kill features,
I think so.
as well as put out their Baby, Durk, and probably Conway.
Oh yeah, actually.
Nah, because
Yeah.
Conway's on his way out. G.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
He's-
but that's
he's
what I mean.
retiring,
No,
G.
but that's what I mean. He's
Oh, yeah,
listed
the last
out what
album-
he's
the
listed
last
out what
album's gonna be
the
the
things he
album,
has to
G.
do, and
Right.
I believe he will come through
Yeah.
with some features with some ones where it's just like
It's
"All
gonna be Jigga.
Yeah, he needs to. Like
Jigga's gonna be
I
a
know,
feature, bro.
Bro, Conway,
Jigga and Nas, bro.
bro, Conway has this chip on his shoulder, like,
G, Conway
and I
and
don't
Drake,
think
G.
it's not gonna leave this chip on his shoulder.
Bro, we might get the fucking Drake feature, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But that would be the
For sure.
craziest thing.
With
but
fucking-
if there
That
would
would
be
be
a
hard.
Conway,
Bro, with Benny on
Alright,
it?
Levi, I want to ask you this: if there would be a Conway and Drake feature,
Yeah.
what sort of Conway or Drake would you like to hear?
Bro,
Would you
it's
like
gonna
to
be-
hear-
There's
would
only
you
one
like to
sort
hear
of Conway.
Drake,
Drake
right?
on a
I
Conway
know-
type beat, or would you want to hear Conway on a Drake sort of like?
No,
so-
he
No.
wants Drake to rap because I know he
Yeah,
actually
no,
respect.
no.
I know he actually respects Drake's pen like
No,
that.
so
I want
what-
to know scheming Drake, bro.
So
Like,
what's gonna happen is Drake's gonna do the hook, Conway's gonna have two verses, and then Drake's gonna rap last, and he's gonna bar out.
But what
Right, that
sort of
sounds
beats
like
would you-
that sounds
a
like the
Drake song.
formula. That sounds like the formula right there.
Nah, I think you're right.
Nah, he's right. It
And
has
it's
to be
gonna
that
be
would
on
be
Derringer,
fire.
and it's gonna be on Derringer beat. Dead
Hey,
ass.
we calling it right now.
No, wait,
You
no,
heard it
wait,
here
no, wait,
first.
no, wait, no, wait. It's either gonna be a Derringer beat or it's gonna be Derringer X fucking 40.
Yeah,
It's gonna
you
be
guys
super
get involved
synthy,
too.
but
Hit
super
that,
chopped.
Hit that comment down below and let me know what you guys think for sure.
No, I got you, G.
All right, let's go into. I want to hear this because Gene said he's gonna wait for this, but it's the Weeknd's album, Dawn FM.
Whack. Nah, it was
Yeah,
fire.
I mean,
I feel like Gene's got a really hot take for this
I didn't really finish the album, bro.
because you didn't want to.
I didn't want to.
But
Yeah.
do you know who produced it? Do you know Swedish House Mafia touched a lot of the songs on it?
Oh, word?
I didn't even know, bro.
What?
But the thing with me is, I went in there just like, I love The Weeknd, bro. This is his last album, After Hours, but I felt like he redeemed himself. You know what I mean?
But this
From
one was like
Youth of
Star-
the Madness or whatnot.
This one was like Starboy.
Yeah, so
Because it was like because he had Daft Punk on Starboy, he had this one, and it was like Swedish House Mafia touched all the songs.
See,
At least one of the people touched one of the songs on the whole album.
I didn't like Starboy though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
The After Hours for me, he really redeemed himself, and I think I just had a high expectation for this album.
Yeah,
It's because he's sober,
yeah.
bro.
My
That's the
take's
reason.
quick. My take's quick, and it's like
I think it's because of his hairstyle. G.
what I.
On spooky,
Yeah,
on
facts.
spooky
His
stripping
music
music.
matches his
I
hairstyle.
was-
I
Like the
just,
stripping
I
music.
think, yeah, I'm just wanting the old Weekend, and I just need to come to terms that it's not coming.
It's not coming back.
It's
man.
super
So-
pop, bro. It's super pop because
For me, like
Yeah,
the Weekend is
like R&B Eminem.
the Weekend to me is just like,
R&B mentality.
right? You know who the Weekend's like Ed Sheeran to me now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Like, it goes
it comes
and
on the
then
radio.
that's
It
like,
comes
yeah.
out on the radio. Cool. I don't mind hearing it everywhere, but I'm not going.
But it's not Lego
I'm not,
House G.
I'm not checking out his.
Exactly, bro. That song slaps.
Yeah, it's
I'm
on
not-
the radio.
Yo,
It's popular, but
I'm
it
not-
ain't Lego
you're
House G.
hearing Starboy, but you're not hearing Wicked Games when you go into Coles.
Yeah, like I just don't need to
Yeah.
check. I just
Well,
feel
you're not
like
gonna hear that.
whatever the
It's
next
Coles
project,
anyway.
But you get what I mean, though.
the next album,
Yeah,
I'm not
Starboy
rushing to
and
it.
Coles.
I'm not rushing until
me neither.
until I see like if someone shares something, I'm like, oh okay, and then I see something, it's like, oh okay, so maybe, but I have to kind of like hear it. I'm not going to check. I'm just I want the older material, like
Spooky stripper music.
even that what was the one with the orange cover, the My Dear Melancholy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That
the one
one?
he talks about like Selena
it-
Gomez, the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, and didn't he? Wasn't that the original producers like for his first for
Well,
the
they
trilogy?
said that. Nah, but then I think Daft Punk were on that too.
Well, regardless, it sounded like the
Fossil song
it
was on
sounded like the trilogy sound. Until that's back, I'm good to just hear it wherever I hear it at.
Well,
You because I'm trying to see.
one thing I respect about The
I
Weeknd
didn't give a
though
damn
is
about The
his
Weeknd,
artistry.
to be honest.
You know?
Yeah.
Like he really got into all these sort of character and he gave us a full experience of this rollout.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
this album. From Starboy to After Hours and to now.
Yeah.
I fuck with the videos.
I'm not gonna lie, G.
I fuck with what he does with
The
like
Weeknd
videos.
looks like Childish Gambino's dad. G.
It's
No,
not
no,
even
no,
wrong.
no,
It's
no,
not even
no.
wrong, G.
No, 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 no,
But
no, no, no.
I read
No,
this
no, no,
article.
no, no, no.
I read this article
His
that he
dark
described
uncle.
that those
It's like me
album,
being Childish
After
Gambino's
Hours,
fucking dead.
what was that, Starboy, and this album are the next trilogy.
True.
Like if you see,
You
like
can see it. Yeah.
you see like the progression. Of
Well, hopefully there's a new
It's
trilogy.
I was about to say.
Yeah,
I was about to say if this
yeah.
is like the
The
second
end.
trilogy.
Yeah.
What if we get another 3 after this album and it's hopefully
Like I said, I'm
it
not
circles
giving
back
up.
to, you know?
I'm not giving up on the Weekend. It just the next one doesn't have that allure to me where I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yo,
checking out
The
this
Weeknd
Friday.
has
I'm not
turned
gonna
into
lie,
the
he lost me
weekdays.
at Kissland, bro. Kissland came out and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Kiss Land was whack. But after you saying the whole there's the trilogy and then there's the next trilogy.
I hope there's a
Bro, look at it. Bro, no, but like think about like yeah, I know I'm a little bit retarded
Did I
right
say
now.
that or he said
No, I
The
just
trilogy.
I just thought of it because like there was some Thriller-esque songs.
But
on
think
this
about
project.
like this. Think about like this. Like the first trilogy was 3 bottom steps. The next one is higher steps. This one is supposed to be the next 3 more higher steps. So he's not going to go darker. He's going to go lighter.
What if he
we'll
just
see.
walks?
That's a good
What
take. I
if
like
he
that.
just walks back down the steps?
He's not going to, bro. He's not going
what if he
to.
stumbles down?
At some point, he's got to go downstairs.
He's not going to, G, because he's so.
All right. The other takeaway for me for this is that I just don't like 80s music.
It's not even 80s,
love 80s
bro.
music.
It's not even
Not
80s.
80s,
The
not this
Weeknd.
not this 80s disco pop stuff. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not
80s,
gonna lie. When you
80s
hear
R&B,
80s music, this is how it makes you want to dance.
80s R&B,
It's techno.
but that's not for
It
me.
was techno, bro.
And then the last hot take I want to ask Gene, which 80s album did you like better, The Weeknd or Tory Lanez?
The Weeknd.
Okay,
I didn't like
I was
Tory's.
surprised.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
like
wasn't
Tory's.
gonna. I like I said from the Tory's drop, I didn't check it out because I just heard and I was like, eh. And then I listened to the Weekends and I was like, okay, this sound just isn't for me.
Nah,
Bro.
but the comparisons, bro, is that The Weeknd's sounds like an 80s album. Bro.
Yup.
Tory's
Trying
sounds
to
like
be.
some dude right now trying to make an 80s
Yeah.
album.
100%, bro.
But-
It's the production, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
For me, either way, it's just not like for me that sound.
Yeah, but I don't. That sound is not for Tory either.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Tory Lanez apparently was gonna get sued by freaking Madonna for using
Probably.
one of our older songs into the last album.
Bro.
Probably.
You know what Tory Lanez needs to do, bro?
Dimelo,
We are
Diego.
superhanded for the day, baby.
Nah, not that.
He needs to jump in the bin.
You know, Blow, B-L-O-W.
He fucking
needs to
sucks,
do more
bro.
of that.
See, he can't jump in the bin, bro. He has to like climb up the bin, then climb down.
Bro,
the
I
bin.
got a fucked up haircut, but he has a fucked up head, bro.
Oh,
Alright, bro, nah, he's got the same doctor as Tiger G.
Yeah, I'm not
His
gonna fucking
hairline's
lie,
back.
G.
All right. Well, my hot take is the last one that we written down that's actually new, which is my favorite album out of like everything that's released so far.
What you talking about, Willis?
you liked it?
Earl's
album.
It was so hard, bro.
Earl's album is
Yeah,
my
it was
favorite
fire, bro.
album.
It was absolutely fucking
out of all
retarded.
the
This is
I like it better
Levi's
than
rapping shit.
I like it better than Cordae's. I like it better than Weeknd's. I like it better than Gunna's. I
Bro,
like it
10
better
songs,
than.
that's all that you need, bro.
I think that's
Yeah,
all.
but I think it's what you expect from Ill though. Like, 'cause
What
when
do
I
you
listen-
expect?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but the last album was just like, it was super like fragmented.
Yeah.
And not even like a fucking rap album, but this one is like him rapping. Like Sick is probably like the name of like the album. The Sick song is probably my favorite fucking song.
Yeah.
And it's produced by Ancestors, which is fucking
bro, this guy's like a producer, freaking dictionary.
bro, it's navy blue.
My
It's navy
session,
blue.
and this-
Did you know
Bro,
that?
I don't know who
Second
Navy
oldest
Blue
songs,
is, bro.
Bro, did you know that the Ancestors who produced Sick is fucking Navy Blue, the rapper?
No.
Sean's played him.
True.
Bro, he's mean, G. He's like a West Coast rapper. Sounds
out
like
Sean.
fucking Madlib. He's fire, G. Shout
that
out
makes
Spike.
sense. Yeah, but
Yeah, G. Did
Crazy.
some research. You're welcome.
like for me, it's like he's doing something that, and you like you said, he's blending perfectly for what he wants to do,
Bro, he barred the
and
fuck
it's something
out, bro.
that
Yeah.
it's something that you don't know.
Yeah,
You don't
it
know
is something
this.
you don't know.
So
but
I
it's-
don't mind people not liking it or
Yeah,
not
yeah.
thinking it's
I
good
think
or
that- and I think
it's
that's-
not for me because it's like
It's
bro,
so-
it's
Yeah,
how
but
you
I think
probably
that's the
should
thing
feel
for me.
initially.
Like when I listened to it, I was like, okay.
yeah,
It's so
You know
off.
what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
so off, and it's not like a certain. It's not like a certain like square. It's like so off
Yeah, it
that
doesn't
it's
fit
on.
nowhere.
That
Yeah.
it's so off that it's on.
bro. He was the perfect example of just let me sit and rebrand completely.
Yeah.
Because you don't look
Oh,
at him
bro.
like you don't look at him like that of future guy anymore.
Nah, I just look at him as
There's
Earl.
no ties to that time
Because
of
there's
his
no
career.
features from them, which is the fire shit.
He stayed so far away and so low.
Yeah, true.
And,
Even like
bro,
I don't like Doris and like fucking
Yeah.
from the Earl album to Doris to like now,
Yeah.
like it's like way different because like the first album was like him just barring out with like Tyler, and it was them talking about the most grotesque shit to them talking about shit now, and it's just like fucking Earl rapping his ass off, and he's got the best, like he's got songs with fucking The Alchemist.
Yeah.
He's young and got songs with the fucking Alchemist, bro.
That's hardcore.
my only wish,
the GOAT,
my
bro.
only wish is that he puts out something else very soon, and I
don't reckon he's going to.
Well, I just think he can be a once a year guy. I'm not
Yeah.
saying like not saying like I want something out this year, but just be around because I feel like he's built something that's his own,
Well, did you
and
see-
he should be doing it once a year.
Well, did you see what he said about this album? It's like 10 songs made for fucking people dealing with the pandemic or something.
True, yeah.
Well, it's not those exact words, but there's
Yeah.
something along those lines. But that's
Yeah.
why he fucking brought it out.
Well, like for me, it's like just stay active. That's it.
Yeah,
like
stick around.
I don't want him to. I don't want.
There's a
He doesn't
place
have to be.
for it.
Yeah,
There's a
he
place
doesn't.
for it.
Yeah, he doesn't have to feature. Like I'm just like, bro, put out
Yeah, you
6 to 10
don't
songs.
need to be the most
Yeah.
popular artist.
Put out 6 to 10 songs every 8 to 12 months.
Bro, do
and
what
that's
Dash
it.
do what Dash is doing. Do 2 B-sides.
And
Just do 2 songs, 2 singles fucking a month. And then that's you. You're still active.
and work with Vince Staples. That's all I want.
But I
just
feel like
want some
he's
more.
just pushed himself away from fucking all of them.
Who?
Earl.
Yeah, but
There's
it's,
no
he wouldn't.
features, which
he
is
wouldn't be
fire.
like that with Vince.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be that way with Vince. Like
Yeah.
I just from Vince's last album to like this is kind of like for me like I know one of my favorite albums last year was Vince's album.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
One of my favorite albums
was
this
that
year.
100%.
One of my favorite albums this year, I know for sure is gonna be Earl's, because I like to
Earl's
get
show was
something that
crazy.
I don't know that I like. Sure, is I like it makes me like it more because now I can't get this many places, so there's some scarcity to what Earl is doing. So that's why I said just get like once a year, just something. Because like the only other person I can compare was like Isaiah Rashad, but he didn't. He went close to mainstream, but yeah.
What's your standout on the album?
Bro, there's a couple. Sick was one of them.
Sick
was
is
one
the
of
banger,
them.
G. That's the one that fucked me up the most.
And then, bro, the 2010 one was crazy as well.
2010 was hard.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot, bro. There's almost to me, there's not a skip on it for sure.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
It's the one you can play through the whole time.
I'm calling it early. It's probably gonna be one of my favorites for the whole year. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, Conway's is gonna be my favorite.
Not the favorite. One of my favorites.
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know.
Dude, that's the. I haven't even made a
I'm
list
just-
like
just
so
letting you
far
know.
this
When-
year with the album that dropped. There
Different.
hasn't been an album that I'm like, like it has blown me away.
Yeah.
Waiting though, fingers crossed. Maybe Drake's album. Huh?
That's gonna be poos, bro. It's gonna be
I
doo-doos.
think that's it
I hope Drake drops something.
this year. An album.
Yeah, but I hope it's like if you're reading this, bro, like I hope he just drops
something.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, something
bro, I don't
just-
want the hype. I don't want the
Yeah.
waiting for 8
might
months.
be
I want the
He might-
Benny. I want the Benny feature. I want the Conway
He might be
feature,
good
bro.
for it.
Straight
Bro.
up, just
He
to
might
see
be
what
good
he
for
does
it.
on their beats.
He
That's
might be
what I
good.
wanna see.
I think
Future.
I think this year will be a different year in terms of like people just realizing, okay,
It's
we're
not gonna
just,
happen, my G.
we just gonna have to live with this.
I love to
Yeah,
have a Future album.
like we just gotta
Yeah.
make music. Like
Yeah,
we just gotta make music for the sake of making music, or like
Yeah.
for the love of it again.
facts.
You know,
I just
Alright,
want
not
more.
think so much about timing and all that kind of like when to put stuff out. And
I just want more Young
Yeah.
Thug. More Young Thug and more Future.
More Young Thug. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. More Future maybe, not Young Thug. I feel like
Why?
we've had a lot of Young Thuggers
Yeah,
in the last
yeah.
couple of years.
yeah, I could do with a Young Thug break.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I can't.
What was that acoustic album by Young Thug? I still cranked that in my
Punk.
car. No, not Punk.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know any of them.
It
To
was,
be honest, I only just started fucking with them like
My
recently.
Beautiful Thugger Girls, bro. That album, I think, is one of my favorite. Young
To be honest, I only just started
Bro,
fucking with
honestly,
them now. I heard
Young
Bubbly
Thug-
and that
Young
shit was
Thug's
hard.
hardest verse, bro, is on If
Bubbly.
It Ain't About the Money, bro.
No, it's on Bubbly.
That's his hardest verse ever.
That's on Bubbly because it's got Trevor
If It Ain't
Scott
About
and
the Money
Drake.
from T.I.
That's it. If it ain't about
Hardest Young Thug verse ever.
Yeah.
Is he on that song?
Yeah.
Do you know that
Like
T.I.?
the bando, jewelry and metal like candle. Away from
There's
gas,
definitely a
bitches
Young
to
Thug
feature
verse.
with tip.
I think that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Any sign offs for this episode? Well, we're glad
Shout
to
out
be-
Bronson.
we're
Shout out Bronson. Man.
Shout out Bronson.
Subscribe to the Twitch
Bronson
channel.
I told you,
Me-
my G, I'm gonna shout you out every single.
Me and Bills
Bronson
don't
is
agree with the shout
annoying,
out.
bro.
Yeah, shout
Bro,
out.
I'm gonna shout out
Bronson, shout
Bronson
out.
every single
Annoying.
podcast. My G.
Anyway,
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
any other sign offs? Anything you want to say? We're glad to be back. Thank you. Make sure
100%.
you subscribe. Make sure you
enjoyed it,
like.
fellas.
Make sure you comment. Make sure you let us know. What album is your favorite and who you're looking forward to for this year. Who's your heat seekers for this year? And
Kanye, just remember, this episode was for you.
We're gonna zoom in on his face. We need to-
Shout out my uncle.
Kanye,
Shout out my uncle.
Kanye,
Shout out my forearm.
look me in the eyes. Kanye,
Kiss him.
it's okay.
Kiss him.
It's gonna be alright.
Kiss him.
There's light at the end of the tunnel, my bro.
Kiss him.
all right, that's it for this episode. Peace.
seriously.
Peace.